Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Sunday, 28th day of April and 23rd day of Nissan. Now, I'm actually taping this halacha on the third day of Chol HaMoed Pesach, but I'm preparing it for you so it'll be ready for you for just after Pesach. Don't know exactly when you're hearing this, but if you're hearing it right after Pesach, here are some of the things that you have to know. As I told you in our last halacha, be careful about where you buy your chametz over the next few weeks. It's only safe to buy your chametz in a store that, if it was Jewish owned, properly sold its chametz. If it was Jewish owned but did not properly sell its chametz, you should not be buying your chametz there until all their Pesach chametz clears out of there, which could take weeks. So do check with your rabbi where it's safe to buy chametz. Sorry, that's a repeat. Okay, other things that you need to know as we pull away from what I hope was a wonderful Pesach for you and me. And it is this. First of all, we won't be saying Tachnun until the end of the month of Nissan. Nissan started out totally as a festive month. The first 12 days were the days of the inaugural sacrifices of the Nisim, the leaders of the tribes of Israel when they were in the desert, and so those 12 days, first 12 days of Nisan, remained forever festive. 14th of Nisan was the day that the Korban Pesach was brought. Of course, Pesach from the 15th until all the way to 21st or 22nd was the time when it was Pesach, and then once the majority of the month has passed in happiness and in festivity, we observe that continuously by not reciting Tachnun for the rest of the month of Nisan. And now we're in the period that we call Sfiras Omer. Of course, we were already, but now post Pesach, we are ramping into the serious time of watching for the laws of Sfiras Omer. As I've explained to you before, Sfiras Omer originally was not a sad time of the year, but when the students of Rabbi Akiva died during this time of the year, we then mark it with sadness. Now, we don't know exactly which 33 days they died. Some say it was the first 33 days of the Omer, and some say it was near kind of the last 33 days of the Omer. And so some people will be observing a sadness during the first 33 days of the Omer, and some will be observing it during kind of the last 33. I say kind of because it's not exactly the last 33, but it's pretty much near the last 33 days of the Omer. I, for example, you'll notice my beard getting bushier and bushier a little bit over the next couple of weeks because I'll be observing the first 33 days of the Omer, so I won't be taking haircuts or shaves or listening to music or going to concerts or things of the sort. Now, the big question that everyone always asks is, okay, but can I listen to a little bit of music just while I drive to keep me awake, or just while I do my work? It helps me concentrate. We're in quite an interesting generation now when people say they concentrate better with distractions of music and things like that around them. So, what can I say? Generally, the answer is we're supposed to curtail all music. For those of you who find it really, really difficult to exercise without music or to stay awake while driving without music, talk to your rabbi. See what he'll say to you. I don't want to decide that for you. I just don't like when people take shortcuts that are unnecessary. The students of Rabbi Akiva died. You should want to show some form of sadness and not just gloss over such an amazingly sad event. 24,000 Jewish students dying in a short period of time. That was a colossal thing when it happened, and you should not just gloss over it with, yeah, whatever, this is allowed, this is allowed, this is allowed. So I do understand that some of you feel you have to have music when you're driving through the night, otherwise you'll run off the road, fall asleep, and it'll be dangerous. I get that. So discuss that with your rabbi, but generally speaking, we're supposed to try to curtail our music during the sad 33 days of the Omer. And for some of you, that's only going to start at Rosh Chodesh and then go for almost the last 33 days of the Omer. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.